Welcome to Sirappu Suvai. Today we will make a very tasty Radish Sambar and Beetroot Poriyal. For that I have taken 50 grams of Toor dal and 2 tablespoons of Moong dal. Washed it well, added water in the cooker and added half a teaspoon of turmeric powder and cooked it for 2 to 3 whistles and mash it well. I have soaked 1 lemon size tamarind in lukewarm water for 10 minutes. I have peeled the beetroot and cut it to small pieces. Now in a kadai add 1 tablespoon of oil, and when the oil is hot add 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. When the cumin seeds splutter and change color, add 1 medium sized onion cut to small pieces and a sprig of curry leaves to the kadai. Add the onion and saute for a minute. It's enough if you saute it for a minute. Just a minute, and add the cut beetroot to it. Add the beetroot and saute for a couple of minutes. Let the onion and beetroot mix well. Now I have added 3/4 teaspoon of salt for the beetroot. You may add salt as per your taste. I have added half a teaspoon of red chili powder. You may add red chili powder if you need more. I have added 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, dhania powder. Mix everything well and add half a cup of water to it. Only when you add water, the beetroot will cook well and it will become soft. Add water, mix, cover and cook it on medium flame. I have tender radish, so there is no need to peel the skin. I have cut it to small pieces and kept it aside. Now check the beetroot. The water has evaporated. Check if the beetroot is soft and done. If it is soft and done, okay. Otherwise, you may add little more water, cover it and cook it till it is soft. The beetroot is soft and well done now. So I have added 2 tablespoons of grated coconut and mixed well. Adding coconut at this time will be very tasty. And when you cook the beetroot like this, it will be very tasty. Those who don't like beetroot will also start eating it. Beetroot is good for health. It increases the hemoglobin count. So anyone can eat it, and it is good for diabetics also. So make the beetroot like this. It will be very, very tasty, and you will always make beetroot like this only. It's very tasty. Now switch off the stove. In a pot add 2 teaspoons of oil. When the oil is hot, add 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds and about 1/4 teaspoon of fenugreek seeds to the hot oil, and add half a teaspoon of Urad dal to it. Now let it fry well. Mash the cooked dal with a ladle so that it becomes even and well mixed. Add the tamarind water. Squeeze the tamarind well, filter it and add the tamarind water to the dal in the cooker. Now the mustard has spluttered and the urad dal and fenugreek seeds are brown in color. Add 1 cut tomato to it and saute for a couple of minutes. When you saute the tomatoes, it will be very tasty. Add half a teaspoon of Asafoetida, hing to it, and add the cut radish. Now cook this for about 2 to 3 minutes. When the tomato will be mashed and the beetroot will, the radish will be slightly cooked. Saute for a minute so that it will be very tasty when you add it to the sambar. I am adding half a 3/4 teaspoon of salt to the sambar. You may add salt as per your taste. I have added 2 teaspoons of sambar powder and 1 teaspoon of coriander powder. Add fresh curry leaves to the sambar. It will be very tasty. Now mix everything well, and by now the radish and tomato are well cooked. Add the radish and tomato to the sambar, mix well, cover with the lid. I have placed a kitchen tissue on the lid. I have added little water on all sides and folded the tissue so that it doesn't get burnt. So when the whistle is out, the sambar may come out, so it will not spill on the stove. So I have just placed a tissue just to avoid it. Now after one whistle, switch it off and let it boil. When it boils for a couple of minutes, it will become a little thick. If it does not become thick, sometimes if the water was a little more, if it's not very thick, mix 1 tablespoon of rice flour to 2 tablespoons of water, and check if the sambar is becoming thick. Otherwise, you may add the rice flour water to the sambar, mix it well, and let it boil for a couple of minutes. When it will become thick, the sambar should not be very thick nor very watery. If it is in this consistency, it will be very tasty. This radish sambar is very tasty. Now when it is at this stage, add coriander leaves to it. Adding coriander leaves, a lot of coriander leaves, will make the sambar very tasty, and it will also make it very colorful, and it will be very appetizing. You will be just waiting to eat it. So add the coriander leaves and switch off the stove. This combination of radish sambar and beetroot poriyal is a very good meal. I am sure every one of you will try it, enjoy it, and comment without fail. If you are watching my channel for the first time, please subscribe, press the bell icon and choose the all option, and you will get notification for all the videos that I post, and you can also make all the recipes without missing any and comment without fail. Let's meet in the next video.